to the Cat's Nine Tails channel. My name is Cat, and this is Third Eye Designs. So he's with me here.
Hello.
He's a streamer. He also draws. So if you can check out his art,
Or not. Do whatever.
or whatever makes your heart, whatever pound. We're gonna do a reaction video on Mortal Kombat. Disclaimer: I have not seen the Mortal Kombat trailer. He has, but I haven't.
I have seen it.
So I don't know what I'm expecting. All I can remember is it was super cheesy back in the day in like 1990 something, which I don't remember the year. You guys can fill me out on that.
I think the original movie came out in 95 or 94. One of those two.
Okay. Anyways, so we're gonna do the reaction video to that.
That's gonna react. Just gonna watch me react to her reacting and also watch her reacting too. So yeah.
That's like
Have fun.
reactception.
Something like that.
Something like that. All right, you guys. So let's watch this. Okay, so we saw my reaction to it. First off, Sub-Zero is a bad guy now.
He's always been kind of a bad guy. That's most likely.
Where's Quan Chi?
He may show up in it, depending on how much to do with Scorpion's origin. But that's probably Bihan, and Bihan is a little bit more dedicated to the ways of Lin Kuei than Kuai Lang is. That's probably Bihan. Yeah, that's why he's depicted that way. But it's kind of cool to see Sub-Zero take the spotlight in a trailer for a Mortal Kombat game or movie as opposed to Scorpion. I mean, Scorpion shined in the trailer too, but I think Sub-Zero really took the show that one.
I don't know about Sub-Zero. I mean, yes, I'm sorry. I don't know about Scorpion, but I love Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero, like, is pretty much the highlight of that whole thing. Like, I just go to see Sub-Zero. I wouldn't go to see any other character. I feel like Cloud Van Damme is supposed to be in there somewhere.
Well, I mean, the original Mortal Kombat game was supposed to be a Jean-Claude Van Damme game. It was supposed to be based off like Bloodsport or something, and it was supposed to. He was supposed to be the main character, but somewhere that kind of went south. I think he didn't want to do it, and then you get Mortal Kombat, and Johnny Cage is pretty much based off someone like Jean-Claude Van Damme or that kind of martial arts, that pseudo martial arts type actor that you saw all throughout the late 80s and 90s.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I'm not I guess so. I just wish there was a serious Mortal Kombat movie. I think a lot of people would want to see a serious martial art movie that's actually really good.
I don't think so.
It's kind of well, actually, you know what? There was like it's like 007 all of a sudden went serious, and it actually got a lot of people to like it. And I feel like if they made one Mortal Kombat movie that was actually serious,
I don't know.
Maybe I don't know. I don't like old. I don't know. Whatever. You guys might be like, okay, fuck this girl. But like, my point is, I want to see like a badass movie where I like can sit down and it's kind of like the Avengers or like something like that. Like there's humor to it, but it's not so much where you're just like, this movie's so cheesy. It's just like it's good. It's like a balance of both. Like Guardians of the Galaxy was a balance of both. And somehow Avengers was also a balance of both. You had comedy in there because you had Rocket, and then you still had the other part where they're still doing things, and it was still badass, and you had Thanos, and it was just a still amazing movie. But like, it's like I feel like that's what's missing from these action karate movies. I don't know.
Well, I don't think this one's gonna be that lighthearted. I don't think this one's going to be as cheesy as the 95 movie. Specifically because they took Johnny Cage out of the movie, who is the everyday man, and much of the comic relief that's in that movie and within the games and everything.
Okay, so Cyclops from X-Men. All right. Jax is one of my favorite. I'm not gonna lie, Jax was done perfectly. You know who would make that lightning look good? Like explosive and good? Michael Bay.
It looks like he's fighting Kano here. You can see the laser beam. Kinda cool. Weird. I think this is Reptile coming out. That Shao Kahn looks directly ripped from Mortal Kombat 11.
Okay.
Where's that? Hope they bring her with more teeth. Her eyes look kind of like Melina though in this one. Yeah, this is directly from Mortal Kombat 11.
It needs. You know what would make that look good?
Right there.
Go back. You know what would make that look good? Go. Imagine explosions behind that. Behind that badass looking like armored everything reptile thing. Michael Bay.
I think that would do the exact opposite.
No, that would look amazing.
There.
Like in action movies, like if you have explosions in the background, looks perfect. Transformers, Michael Bay.
Yeah, so this is definitely
not much
Reptile.
of a story, Michael Bay.
Definitely Reptile. Because Reptile is usually a spy for who's ever in charge of Outworld at the time.
That's freaking Smoke.
I mean, it could be, but it looks more like looks exactly like Sub-Zero.
That looks like Noob Saibot too.
Well, I mean, that's probably is Noob Saibot. Because Bihan is Noob Saibot.
Boom!
He will most likely die in this one, and then that's how Noob Saibot comes around, which is actually the creator's name just spelled backwards. Both of theirs. Well, I wonder if this is Cabal, because you can kind of see the hook swords here.
I love this scene. This dragon but I feel like Michael Bay will make it look better.
I saw someone post a theory on Reddit about this, that maybe this is how he's gonna end up scarred, because Cabal is all burnt up in the games. So maybe they're gonna make that Liu Kang did it. Interesting.
That's the best. Smash. Okay. These are all the best scenes you're gonna get. Sorry.
Well, I'm pretty sure whatever comes after this is gonna be better than just this, because he's probably gonna rip this guy's arms off. Whatever is about to happen to this poor man right here is probably gonna be better than this.
Make it rain.
I don't know why he's doing this.
He's making it rain, yo. Just like this director's gonna make it rain with this movie. All he did is he wants to hook you by giving you the best scenes and the only scenes that are going to be good in this movie. And that's it.
Well, that's
all
like,
he's doing. He's just going to hook you. Once you're hooked, you got to go. Once you're in there, you're going to be like, this is a shitty movie probably.
Well, that's like the goal of every trailer, is to hook you.
Yeah, okay, well, no. Because you know what? Transformers never let me down. You know what? It was like no storyline and just pure action. Isn't that what martial arts is, basically? There's hardly any storyline. Now, you guys are going to cut my head off by saying, no, there's a storyline, there's this. Okay, well, for the most part, we see martial arts, or I do at least, for the action. So this is a Michael Bay movie, or a James Cameron. Well, actually, James Cameron does a pretty good job where he keeps storyline and action at the same time. I don't know how that man does it, but he knows how to direct.
Well, I don't know how you could see the trailer, though, I think. Because the fight scenes seem well choreographed in this so far. From what I've seen.
Okay.
I don't know why he's doing this.
The director of this movie, if you guys are curious, because I was like, who's the director of this movie? And his name is Simon McQuoid. How do you say that?
Something like that.
McQuoid. Okay, I don't know. I'm sorry if I am. I'm not trying to like say it wrong on purpose. I'm horrible at saying it. So don't get offended. I can hardly even say my name sometimes. It's just. But I'll tell you one thing. I know how to say Michael Bay good. Sub-Zero here is making it rain like Simon, the director of this movie, is going to. Because it's been a very long time since we have seen something come out besides Wonder Woman that's been action. And this is as close as we're getting so far. 007 is coming out, I think, later on, right?
Yeah. I mean, Wonder Woman got trashed review-wise.
Yeah, it really did. And I feel we're going down the dark path, where this is gonna be like even worse than that is. I'm sorry to give you those bad reviews, to start off in a bad way, but you know what? If you're not expecting that much from a movie, then when you get there and you're not expecting much, you're gonna see more, because maybe the director Simon might actually give you something more than just these cutscenes. But he ain't no Michael Bay.
I don't know about that. The movie does have like a kind of like this low budget type feel, which is kind of cool.
That's what I'm saying. It's low budget, in which
but there's a lot of low budget movies that turn out to be pretty good. Like again, like The Raid is probably one of the best martial arts films ever made.
This is not The Raid. This doesn't feel like The Raid. This is nowhere near Raid, because this feels like it's CGI is mixed into all this. And then the voice acting for this, you're expecting to be Mortal Kombat because you know what you're looking at because you've been playing the games. So you're having high expectations from this. So here's the thing. If, like, the Raid is not something you have high expectations from because you never actually had a game that you had to meet.
I don't know who has high expectations for this.
Oh, I did, okay? I had high expectations for Aliens. It let me down. That's it. Alien Resurrection was trash. I don't know what that baby thing is. I have no idea. And then, like, the guy from Chucky saying it was a beautiful butterfly. And I'm like, I don't know what you're looking at, but I know it ain't the same thing I'm looking at. Because that looks like a human and...
Yeah, I don't think that compares. The 95 movie, which was just cheesy fun and entertaining. And then you have Annihilation, which is terrible.
Annihilating Mortal Kombat, because this feels like... Actually, no, it's pretty good.
So I don't see that. I from what I've heard from other people, like no one really had high expectations for this movie because they've kind of been hiding it, from what it seems. But for the most part,
I would hide it too. It's kind of like when you have dirt, you hide it under the rug, and this felt.
But for the most part, people within the MK community have actually been well received with this trailer. They actually like it.
Yeah, because this is the best they're gonna get out of it. The director's super smart. Like I said, he's going to make it rain like Sub-Zero did here. You know why? Because he gave you the best scenes and the only action scenes you're going to see in the whole entire movie. And it's just to hook you. Once he's got you, you're ready to pay for that HBO Max. To be honest, I don't think they make much on HBO Max as they would in the movie theaters. Maybe.
It depends. I think like movie theaters take a big percentage of the revenue too. So, I mean, if I think theaters go or studios go with streaming, they make more money. They may be able to make more money long term. I could be wrong though with that. I don't know why he does this. It's like he's just showing off for his Lin Kuei buddies.
Give a coin to your streamer, oh Lally, you're plenty, Lally.
You guys want to see something cool? Check this out. Watch me throw some ice on these cars, man. Hey, man. Oh, what he's doing? He's just making a scene there. This looks like Cabal. He's got a mask.
Oh shoot! It is.
That's a hook sword.
Oh, that is. That definitely is.
Yep. Right there.
That's it. We saw it.
So one of his relationship's going to be with Kano in this movie because they're Black Dragon buddies. Cool effect.
I am Venom, but I'm not. Ah!
Only nitpicky thing I have with this is I wish his mask were a little bit thinner. But that's kind of a small nitpick.
I don't even care about the mask. I just care about the voice acting. That voice acting was horrible. I'm sorry. It really was for me. I feel it is. Maybe it's not such a big deal to you guys, but I kind of feel like somebody just grabbed them by like the balls and like squeezed them, and it kind of came out like a little high pitch. Like, I am Scorpion. Come over here. It was too macho and like too like tossed.
I don't know about that. I just think he has an accent. That's what's throwing it off.
I don't think he has an accent. I mean, if you're an actor, you can change your accent. Show that to like Angelina Jolie in her British accent.
I don't know about that. This guy's Japanese, so it's gonna be
okay. Yeah, but he's an actor. Let's get this straight. He's an actor.
I don't even think he speaks. Does he speak English? I'm not sure. He might. I know he was in the.
I thought you told me. Hold on. Wait.
The actor is Japanese.
I thought you told me that the actors don't look Japanese because they're from what world again?
That was in relation to Melina and
what's
Katana.
The world called again?
Adenia.
Okay.
But so... Scorpion is from Earth. Scorpion is Japanese. And he's from Earth. And Bihan, who is Sub-Zero, I believe is Chinese, not Japanese. This feels like a throw, like I said.
Feels like it's not a fatality.
Well, they're not gonna...
Stop playing that! It makes me, like, aggravated. I can't even...
I highly doubt Sub-Zero's gonna kill Scorpion in this. Because that's just not how it goes down.
Isn't Scorpion dead? How can you kill the dead when they're already dead?
Oh, they'll figure it out.
Better if he had explosions. Michael Bay.
I don't know about that. Oh, is she doing her little onion ring thing?
Onion ring?
Hey, I didn't even notice that. That's kind of cool.
Who does an onion ring?
She's shooting your little onion rings out. I think this is Melina, though. I think Melina's getting trashed here. Yeah, she's dead here. Melina's a clone, though, so it's not like it matters.
Okay. That thing looks like a possum with mage. That looks like a freaking dog with mage. Or like, does not look like an iguana. That's not an iguana. I live in Florida and I know what an iguana looks like. That's not an iguana. I've owned reptiles. And I mean, the little heated rocks or whatever. And that's something, there's something wrong with that thing. That's a werewolf. Okay, Mortal Kombat has a werewolf that has mage.
That's probably reptile.
That's a werewolf. That's a freaking werewolf. I don't know.
This is probably connected to that scene
or a
where
possum with mage.
It's probably connected to that scene where you see.
You know why he looks like that?
Why?
Michael Bay.
But yeah, but if you notice in that scene where there's that guy that's becoming visible from being invisible. If I said that right. That's probably connected to this.
You know what? I don't need to see this movie because I think I already saw all the action scenes. Like, I honestly, that's it. This is a spoiler. Just seeing this trailer is already the spoiler.
Where's his laser eye here? What's going on here?
I don't know. He's not wearing his little Cyclops thing. Oh, wait, no. Cyclops, if he opens his eyes, he has a laser all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened here. That's a good question. There's going to be a story to this somehow.
Well, he's definitely going to turn on them. That's for sure. He's definitely going to double cross the Earthrealm fighters in this.
I was like, I thought he was going to turn into that werewolf thing. But okay.
This is a pretty Kano thing to say.
You fucking beauty.
Yeah.
That's like fucking Ghost Rider. That's straight up Ghost Rider right there.
Oh, you can't see the scope. I didn't even notice that the first time I saw this.
You told me, and that's like Karate Kid scene. Why is he in a time loop?
He's no matter what happens, he's always getting his arms ripped off by somebody.
Oh, like it's been begging for action. And I mean, like, you know what? You can only get so much out of karate storylines before it gets cheesy. Like Steven Seagal and all the old movies. And don't get me wrong, I loved them. But as far as storyline goes and as far as script goes, they didn't have much going for them there. And they were always cheesy. And that's always what it's going to end up being if we don't have somebody step in and actually give us, like, action scenes back to back.
Yeah, but there has to be cheese in Mortal Kombat.
I guess you're right. But so does 007. 007 went from, like, cheesy, joking around to serious.
I doubt in 10 years from now anybody will talk about the modern James Bond movies.
I guess so.
So
I mean, we don't know for sure.
Because people still don't like Skyfall. What's the one that Quantum of Solace? No one's talking about that. That's just a regular action.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like Casino Royale. Like that's like
Casino Royale. Casino Royale was good, but the other ones I think were pretty lackluster.
I don't know, man. They got pretty good amount though. I don't know. I like them all. I like Casino Royale though. Like that's my favorite out of all of them. Daniel Craig, everybody talks about Daniel Craig. I don't know what you'd be talking about, but people.
I mean, he's a good James Bond, but I think that
he's a great James Bond.
I just think the movies lack charisma and charm, like the older ones do.
The guy's charming.
But no, the movie themselves.
Oh.
Like, there's not a lot. There's nothing that separates a James Bond movie now from a typical action movie. You know, this poor guy's always getting his arms ripped off. First Ermac, then Goro, now Sub-Zero. Really hammering home with that, man. His arm effect's still kind of cool, though. I give him that.
Michael Bay.
No.
Michael Bay.
I like how he freezes the bullet.
That's a nice special effect, but like CGI / special effect. But I'm just saying, that's all the budget goes to that. So for this movie, right?
Yeah, this is kind of the dumbest line in the trailer, though. Or the pretty funny section, though.
So there's people like me that are gonna keep asking that. What just happened there? That was like a Jin Kazama moment. Go back.
So wait, so this is
This is a Jin Kazama moment. He's looking at himself in the mirror.
I wonder if this is connected to the Scorpion and Sub-Zero fight. Because this looks like the same place that they fight, and here's Raiden, and here's what looks like Shang.
Jin Kazama! Devil Jin. That's Devil Jin. That's freaking Devil Jin.
It's actually Scorpion.
I know. I'm just saying. It reminds me of Tekken. I'm sorry. I'm a Tekken player. He's a Mortal Kombat player. I mean, I play Mortal Kombat too, but he's a Mortal Kombat pro, and I'm the Mortal Kombat Tekken person. I've been to tournaments for Tekken. Has not been to Mortal Kombat. But he should.
But yeah, I wonder if this is like going to be like, if he's related to him. I heard that theory too.
Ah, Cyclops!
I miss the hair though. I wonder if this is in the Nether Realm. I wonder if this is when they turn him into Scorpion, or he becomes the Spirit of Vengeance, or whatever.
The movie was, to me, I don't know. I feel like I got hooked. I got catfished. This is as much action as it's gonna have. Now, What do you say, Third Eye Designs?
Looks good. Pretty much it. No, I mean, whoever made this trailer clearly has an interest or a liking in the original source material, kind of from the games, because there's a lot of fan service, whether it be the fire dragon from Liu Kang or the heart rip fatality from Kano. All the characters seem to be represented fairly well within the trailer. So for a movie that's kind of gone untouched or kind of hidden for a while, trailer seems good. So I'll definitely watch it when it comes out.
Well, I mean, I'm watching it regardless if it gets like a 0 in Rotten Tomatoes. But my point is, I feel like this is catfish stuff. Like, this is like the girl that takes pictures of herself and then you go out with her and she's not what you vouch her for. And that's pretty much how I feel about this movie. I'm sorry if you guys feel any different. I mean, this is my reaction to it. I know I'm going to watch it regardless. And I don't know how much HBO Max is going to be making out of it. I mean, in the end, you know what? You can bring like your whole family to watch it and you just only have to pay like...
It's only $14.99.
Oh, okay. Then even cheaper. So in a way, I can't complain. So yeah, I'm looking forward to watching it. I just feel like it needs one element, one person, one director, and that's Michael Bay. Okay, if this movie was made by Michael Bay, it would have more action, and I would look forward to seeing every single CGI and action movie and explosion
No, you
known to man on this freaking movie that did not have to be there. I'm down for that.
You'd have to pay me $15 to watch it if Michael Bay directed it.
You don't like Michael Bay? Michael Bay is like one of the best directors there is for explosions and actions.
Doesn't mean it's good.
Transformers was pretty damn good.
No.
It didn't have a storyline, but it was good in the action scene. He made amazing CGI. Like, directing was crazy. It was insane. I couldn't do that. Like, I'm not that talented.
Still not good.
All right, you guys. So he's for it. I'm like, yeah, whatever. You know, I'm not like, to me, the scorpion whole thing was just like, please no, please don't repeat that again. It's a good thing it's only a little bit of a scene. I just feel like he needed to put more like enthusiasm into it. And I'm sorry, you're an actor. You should be able to act. Like, that's the point of acting. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't know anything about acting, apparently. If you guys disagree with me, okay? I totally agree with you agreeing with me. Or agree or not disagree. Whatever you guys think, please tell me your comments and I'll look at them and probably like I'll make fun of myself because I always do anyways. Let me know in your comments. Thank you so much for watching the Cat's Nine Tails channel and my silly jokes and my nonsense. And this is Third Eye Designs. He makes amazing designs, so you should check that out. I will be posting it on my Twitter if you're following me there. Check it out. This is bye-bye for now.